Good morning. Myself R. Prakash Babu, studying in B.Ed first semester of KLE College of Education, Vidyanagar, Hubli. Today I will be discussing about the topic proof, meaning, nature and types. I have completed this under the guidance of Veeresh A Kalakeri sir. I will explain you the meaning of proof, the nature of proof, its different types with examples. Let's get started. What is proof? A proof is a sequence of logical statements which gives an explanation of why a given statement is true. The word proof comes from the Latin word probare, means to test. Nature of proof: aesthetic, logical, deductive argument for mathematical statements. That is, mathematical proof is absolute. That is, once a theorem is proved, it is proved forever. A rigorous argument to convince the truth of a statement. Proofs are theorems and axioms. Proofs play a central role in the developing, establishing and communicating maths. Proofs are classified as direct proof and indirect proof. A direct proof is a proof in which the conclusion is established logically. It is used to prove arithmetic sums, algebraic expressions and geometrical theorems. It is of several types. Experimental proof. It is a type of direct proof in which the theoretical argument is replaced by practical processes. Logic is from known to unknown, i.e., a deductive approach is followed. Examples: the vertical opposite angles are equal. The sum of two even integers is always even. These two examples are illustrated in the following figure. Logical proof. It is a type of direct proof which involves an abstract argument with 4 steps, which are the data to prove, construction and proof. This is from unknown to known, that is, it follows a synthetic approach. Example: Pythagoras theorem. Intuitive proof. This is a type of direct proof. This method of proving the statement is not applicable to all theorems. This type of proof relies neither on examples, as in the case of experimental proof, nor on logical thinking like logical proof, but needs figures and measurements to prove this statement. Example: the statement parallel lines never meet each other can be proved with the help of figure. Indirect proof. This proof is used to prove propositions which cannot be proved by direct proof. It works by seeking for a contradiction to its original assumption. Proof by contradiction. In this type of indirect proof, one starts with the stated conclusion, assuming it to be untrue for the sake of reasoning, reaches an impossibility or absurdity, and consequently infers that the assumption with which he started was wrong and untrue. When the assumption is untrue, the opposite is accepted as true. This is quite useful in proving the converse theorem. Example: two adjacent angles are supplementary, then they are in the same straight line. Proof by exhaustion. It is a type of indirect proof in which the conclusion is established by dividing the statement into a finite number of cases and proving each one separately. The number of cases sometimes can become very large. Here possibilities are exhausted by showing them contrary to something known. Only one possibility which is left out is accepted. Example: if two angles of a triangle are unequal, the greater angle has the greater side opposite to it. Non-constructive proof is a type of indirect proof in which one establishes that a mathematical object with a certain property exists without explaining how such an object can be found. Often this takes the form of a proof by contradiction in which the non-existence of the object is proved to be impossible. Example: the theorem: there exists two irrational numbers a and b such that a to the power b is a rational number, can be proved using this method. Finding the value of root of the equation x cube minus x square plus 1 is equal to 0 also makes use of the method of non-constructive proof, as we can only say that the root exists but we cannot specify its value exactly. Thank you for your patient and attentive listening.